welcome back to another episode of Boss Up with Adele Chow. And today I have two very special guests. They are from Joey Mattress and Mattress Maker. And the fun fact is, I actually met them 9 years ago when they were just studying. And I can't wait for y'all to hear from them. Say hi to Joey and Winson.
Hi,
Hello.
Adele.
Really happy
Thanks for
to be
having.
here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Why not just do a quick introduction?
Right, I'll start first. My name is Winson. I'm the founder of Joey Mattress. I started the company with Joey. I run the operations. My role in the company is the CEO. Essentially, it's the chief everything officer.
Yep, and I'm Joey. I'm the founder and also CMO of Joey Mattress. What I do in the company is that I spearhead marketing initiatives and also do like founder stuff with Winson. Basically everything lah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you also have a sub-brand, Mattress Maker.
Yeah,
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, which we just launched this year in January. Yeah, we had a very good grand launch with Kyrie being our guest of honor. And right now the store is doing very well. This is our first ever, our brand, going from fully online to right now offline. And people, there's this shift in like people buying mattresses. They're starting to like want to try mattresses, not just like having the 99 night trial. They want to try it in the store as well. So Mattress Makers is that thing that we are building to give people that experience.
So it's two different brands.
Yep, it's like a retail arm of our brand as well.
Yeah, Mattress Makers, you can think of it like machines, like they carry Apple products. So Mattress Makers carry Joey brand.
Nice. Okay, and I think before we dive right in, maybe you can just share with the audience, what is your greatest thing that you have built so far? Because we go way back, right? Before I jump right into how we get to know you, but I think to let the audiences know how long you guys has been building Joey Mattress and your highest record of sales, or just anything that you feel comfortable sharing.
It's been 8 years since we built this brand together. And so far we have 18 people in our team, and also we're doing 8 figures.
Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, and I think let's dive right in. When I first a backstory, guys. When I first met them, we were just catching up earlier before we started the podcast. They were literally uni students, and I think people don't know, it's not on the internet.
Yeah, it's not.
Right? It's not on the internet, guys. And when I see them just now, I'm just so happy because I know they're doing very, very well. And I'm sleeping on a Joey mattress myself, my master bedroom. And we were just catching up. Actually, it's their first time being on the pod as well. Yeah. So we're gonna peel everything for you guys, But tell us a bit about how you started. You have always been trying to be an entrepreneur, building something, even at a young age of 20 when you're in uni. So tell us a little bit about that.
I think it goes way back to 2015. I'm not sure how old we are. That was when we were in university, and the
2021.
2021.
I mean, we are 2015, but we are around 20 years old or 21 years old.
21 years old.
That was when we decided to start this company that makes paracord bracelet. So I was the one that's making the bracelet. Joey's the one that's doing the marketing. So we started way back then, ran the company during our uni years. For me, the reason why I wanted to run the company was because I needed pocket money. And for Joey,
I think it was more like a passion project for me. I was studying marketing in uni, so I really wanted to see how much I can do, and I'm always been interested in marketing, doing content, and I was doing the photography myself, and then I came across 7 Vault as well, doing influencer marketing together that time. It was so long ago.
Yeah, oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Honestly, I really remember, I look at you now, I remember. But I think I spoke to you more than him, right? I really remember, I remember you had a sister, and then he was in the picture, and they were together. Hello, 那个是中学谈恋爱。
it's illegal. It's illegal.
they were a couple, and I remember when I met them. I'm older than them, and I remember I was like, wow, they are so young and they were so hungry for growth. And I really remember the specific stories. That's why our story stays, not really just the numbers, it's really story. I really remember you told me there were moments that 3 of you would sit at the living room and you will make the bracelets.
Oh my god, you still remember?
I remember this. Actually, and then honestly, that was when I first started also. I'm slightly older than you, but back then it was I started selling in 2016. I think I met you 2017.
Yeah.
So it was only our first year. I think our first year revenue was like, I mean, just 1 million at max. It was just at the very, very beginning. And you know, now we can say lah. I remember they were students, right? And they were so risk taking. Like I want to say this out loud. Like you were like, okay, influence marketing agency. I want to promote my style shop. Then at the time I was like, how much your revenue is making, right? And we're an agency. Of course, we want to make sure we give you the results, right? And they're my clients, right? And they're like 2 students. And I really remember, you know, you all was like, you know what, I want to do it. Like,
And you were so inspiring to us that time. I remember like us just sitting in a cafe and then just listening you like sharing all the influencer marketing insights and all that. And we were like, okay, it was so early in
That was
the
the
social.
forefront.
Yeah, it was
That was the
so
start of
early of social media.
influencer,
Like
yeah.
I remember IG story wasn't even there yet.
Yeah.
Like
Snapchat.
Snapchat was a thing. Snapchat was a thing, and then like IG
There's
story
no
came
TikTok.
after.
Yeah, no TikTok.
And then there's like Facebook ads also came after. So it was like really early of like the whole social media thing.
Yeah, and I still remember what we did. Like we literally our package was like it was just 2K, okay. Now we can say because you don't get this price, okay. Like
Retainer.
2K, yeah, retainer, and then we have to seed out the bracelets to the QL. And then that time I'm so gracious also, Pat and Adele. We let them pick the QL list.
Yeah.
And then the KOL,
We worked with
they're
a lot
so
of people.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so famous
famous.
now.
Joseph,
They're so
So
famous.
famous now.
Joseph
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, a lot.
Miss
Nico.
Kwan.
No, I
Yeah.
Miss Kwan.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
I
were
we
all
worked
like
with so much of
3P, 3P they were back
Dennis
then.
Yin.
Oh my,
Yes.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
Let me
when
go
I
find
look
my
back,
post campaign reports. Yeah,
when I look back, I was like, oh my god,
We
we were
have worked with
sponsoring
them.
top tier influencers.
yeah. And I think that's how, you know, that's the beauty of it. And to see how actually we're still around. Yeah, today
Oh
we
my
are.
God, like-
Yeah. And we're here like just we made it, right? Like us, and now people are talking about AI. Yeah, you know, like and it's so insane. Live stream is completely like different, right? So let's go way back, you know, from Style Shock days and how did, you know, just for fun guys, you know, I really remember I was asking this 2 young person, I'm like, why bracelet and all that? And I remember you telling me like, oh, my mom actually runs mattresses and all that. And I remember after that, many years we didn't continue. I think you went overseas and studies, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did.
I remember. See, I remember.
And I was like in Melbourne, so we were like working together when we were like
Yes.
like yeah,
Long distance.
Yeah.
Then after that, when I saw Joey Mattress, then I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, so tell us a bit about that transition. You graduated. Have you ever worked for someone before?
I did.
Part time.
I mean, we did a lot. Like, I was in Melbourne, I was being like rolling the sushi, you know. I worked with the China lao pan and then just like roll sushi for pocket money. I was like lawyer assistant, I was like accountant assistant. I was doing like photographer, just trying to get more, pocket money. Because it really is like so expensive. It's times 3. So like, I was so stressful. Like ordering just a fried rice would stress me out so much because of how much it costs. So I think that one exposed me to a lot of different environment as well while working on Style Shock, and then led me thinking like, how do I want my future to be? Is it gonna be Style Shock forever? What's my next business? And like talking about like my mom being in the industry as well. They are in the furniture industry. But when I first graduated, I didn't want to continue the family business. I wanted something that is really away from them. So when we started Joey Mattress, it was like a different entity. It was not the family business. So it was very different dynamics in that sense. Like it was not from continuing what was being built. We kind of have to build everything from scratch again because we want to do things differently. I want to offer very different things in the industry.
The trial.
And then being in the box. It was very different from what the traditional industry has offered before, and it's definitely more risky. So I would really prefer like us taking the risk and then explore this ourselves also. Yeah, so that was how it started.
Do you mind going a little bit deeper in terms of like, you know, how much you all pumped in and like how was the conversation like, even with like your mom would be like, say, you know, you want to do your own, don't want to take
She was so angry. I mean like she also respected.
I can imagine if I'm the founder, right? My daughter want to do something with the boyfriend and not take my business. You know, but obviously now they're merging under one group.
yeah.
But tell us a bit
yeah.
of that. And these kind of things, you know, people don't normally get to
Yeah.
hear, and I'm sure it wasn't easy at the
I
beginning.
think it was quite amicable. Like she definitely see it coming. Also, she has known like she always know me as like a very entrepreneurial person. So when we first started, she was just like, huh, like okay, lor, you go explore, lor. Like she a bit like, okay, I'll see where you can take this business to where you wanna be. So she definitely gave me the freedom. And then like with Winson, I think Winson is a very grounding energy inside the business also, because my way of doing business, it was like everywhere. I had so many ideas. It was like, oh, 3分钟热度 all the time. And then Winson was the one like grounding me. And then he's a J person, so he makes sure everything is organized and then in to-do list and all that. Yeah,
Thank you for
that's
the compliment.
that's how the dynamic was lah. Yeah.
But what about you? It's like, what's your opinion on how the Joey Mattress started and early days? You know, like how did that feel?
Right. From my perspective, I think I graduated at 22 or 23 years old. So when I graduated, the first thing I thought about was I didn't want to work for anybody, because before graduating, I already did some part-time jobs here and there. I was an insurance agent. So yeah, for a short period of time, because let's just say the commission was too high, and I couldn't sell it to people. I was selling people some investment product that's gonna make them money, but before they get their money, I'm already taking the commission out. So I couldn't lah. So
辛苦一点。
他过不到自己那关。
yeah, it
Aiyo.
was just too high. So
Now I need to ask my insurance agent.
maybe the rate is different. I think medical cards are good. Those are different investment products. So different, and also like I was a sales promoter, like microwave sales promoter. All these taught me a lot about like working. So I have like some experience exposed to like working for other companies. So when I came out, I was like, I want to try to build something myself first instead of like stepping into a company. And I also hedged it, because at the same time while building Joy Mattress, I was studying CFA. CFA is like
Finance background.
I studied economics. Wasn't in finance background, but I studied that one, so that if let's say this didn't work out,
I'll go be a 5 minutes.
I just go. Yeah, exactly.
So when we really started, right, it was a really like a passion project because of how
Joy
Style
Mattress?
Shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
For how Style Shop was, right, we had an experience, so we were like, what if this doesn't work out? We need to have backup plans. We were very uncertain that time also.
Yeah.
So the backup plan, as in like worst case, we go back to corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
correct,
exactly.
correct.
So building Joey then started. Then we both of us were like, okay, what can we do here? Is there really a problem for us to solve in this industry? So then we went mattress shopping, and we went to the mattress fairs, and then we really experienced it as a customer, because back then I was really looking for a mattress.
Yeah, he was, after our graduation, you had a slip disc.
Yeah.
So he had to change his mattress. We
Yeah,
went to a
yeah.
chiropractor. She recommended us to coconut fiber mattress, and that's how we went for mattress shopping also.
Yeah, so I just took that chance. Since I'm gonna buy it anyway, so just go and learn what the industry is offering. So with that experience itself, we find it very inconvenient, because like when you step into a mattress fair, not sure if you went there before, there's like just so many different
It's
options.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's very overwhelming.
yeah, and the salesmen, they're pushy, because they book the mattress fair for a couple of days. They just want to like really
sales, yeah.
hit the sales target. So different interests, like conflict of interest between the customers and the salesperson, very short amount of time. And we also went to mattress stores, and the thing that we noticed then was like, all the mattress stores we went to, they always have this like 50% off year-long thing. So which makes us wonder, like, actually, what is what's the problem? Like, what's the actual cost? Yeah, what's the price? Like, how do I know if I'm getting a good product? So with this, and then coupled with our experience in running an online business, running online marketing, so we just started connecting the dots, and then we got her mom in as an investor in our company, because she had the manufacturing expertise. So we started to research and develop our own product, and we built our website, and we did testing.
We did R&D for almost a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like we were trying to sell just one mattress.
Yeah.
And then being young, right, I feel like we were so scared to sell something that is not good. And then we just want to sell one thing. And it took so long because we keep
To
sleeping.
perfect that
Yeah,
one
to really want
item.
to.
The
Yeah.
SKU.
Yeah, the one SKU.
Yeah, we wanted to go against the industry norm back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are tons of options. We just wanted like one.
Yeah.
one
So we're sleeping with so many like sample mattresses, every night we change, we sleep on this, and then in the morning we will like write our comments. Really, it was really interesting era.
Yeah, so I think like maybe my question is how did you all land upon like 99 days you buy first, try at home, don't let me return. So I'm just gonna ask it, is it more like a marketing style or is it really like a strategic idea that came from it? Like tell us a bit of that process. Because I personally think one of the big idea that stick with me is that because like when we first know, like I mean of course I know you guys, but I mean I'm sleeping on a Joey mattress and I remember like it's like buy first. You don't want 99 days, you test at home.
Yeah,
You don't want then you return us.
Correct,
So
correct.
that concept was super refreshing and super disruptive. And then it wasn't very expensive. Yeah. So it's like the entry barrier was easy to just start. And I personally, from a marketing standpoint, at that point I looked at it as really, you are not really targeting just a household person. It means like students, renting or whoever,
Yes.
you can try it. And after 3 months you don't like, just return us.
Right, yeah.
So how did
Yeah.
that concept came about?
I mean, like going back to the question, it's both like for marketing and also for strategic lah. But actually, it's more towards like from a customer point of view, we think that is necessary because if you try a mattress,
Nobody do that.
yeah, nobody
No.
did that at the time.
It was
Yeah,
a
I mean,
very
even until now, I don't think a lot of people do it.
At one point there's a competitor. I don't remember the name, but it's gone. I don't remember the name.
Yeah.
You know, like there was. I'm sure you
There
know
were
what I'm
that-
talking
yeah,
about.
no, no,
There was
possible,
one that
possible.
was no, but there was one. It's like head on one.
Yeah.
You sponsor who? They sponsor the next.
Yeah.
I don't remember who they are. Because I remember the ads also dun, 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 roll, they are dark blue. I don't remember who, you see? That's why
Yeah.
top of mind doesn't work. But it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
I'm glad we survived.
No, for real, for real. I'm not
Crazy.
saying this for the podcast. I really remember the dark blue and I remember how they roll the thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, this one is like copy one. No.
I really sometimes you just have to innovate constantly though. Yeah. When we first started like the 99 night trial, it was with the intention knowing that like it's science actually behind this. People need time to get used to
A
the
mattress.
Yeah.
So if you are like previously you're sleeping on a bed mattress, right? Your body is actually like used to that bed mattress. Like so when you sleep on a good mattress,
They will say it's not comfortable.
yeah, correct. So it takes time for you to get used to and to see whether or not it's suitable for your body also. It takes time. So that 3 months is that for that intention. And then initially I wanted to put like 100 days. But my dad was like, very bad feng shui lah, don't want lah. Cause like 100天. So I was like, okay lor, 99 night lor.
Even like mine is better from a marketing standpoint.
So it's like easy to remember also like 99
So
night.
let's be honest, like were there a moment where people actually say that it doesn't work?
Oh,
Like
definitely.
people that really think that, there's 2 young kids, like were there moments like that?
There were like extended family members when we share about the ideas. They were like the first reaction was not like, oh my god, I'm happy for you, but more like,
可以咩？
可以咩？Malaysian 他们会 abuse 你的 policy. Like they had doubts in that. It's not with a bad intention. I would say it's more like they are trying to protect you. But at that moment, it felt very discouraging because we were like very in the belief of I want to put out something good and hope that nobody will take it for granted. So anyhow, we still push forward lah.
Yeah, but I can imagine like from their perspective, 2 young kids, 23 years old,
Very
like
naive.
saying like, hey, I want to give people, just let them try out my mattress for 99 days. If they want to return,
You're not in
return.
like, you're not in a low barrier entry product.
Yeah.
You're not selling a bath gel or lipstick. You're selling a mattress.
Yeah.
I genuinely want to know and it must be not easy lah, right? So I want to know, next question is, so how many people actually return their mattress?
A certain percentage lah. There is a certain percentage of people that will return.
So what do you do with the mattress after that?
So like process-wise, when they get to our warehouse, we'll inspect it and then we'll categorize them because not all mattresses are fully clean. Some, some people like they're stain on it. So Yeah, so we can't actually donate those. So we have to like put them outside to dispose or recycle. Those that are still clean in charitable condition, we put them aside. Then once we have maybe enough stock, maybe 10 of like single size. Usually it's single size because charity they prefer those single size. Then we'll reach out to charity, tell them that hey, we got this amount of mattresses. Do you want it? If you want it, we can send it over to you. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a few charity organizations like we are in contact of. So whenever we have like certain amount, we'll just like ping them, and then they're like, oh yeah, I'll go take it. There's people who need it.
Yeah, so technically the business model is really the moment they buy, the customer buy, although we say we can return, everything that they return is actually cost.
Yeah,
You
correct,
can't
correct.
really
Yeah.
reuse it one lah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Think of
That's-
it as rental. Lah.
yeah.
It's part of running the
I
business.
mean, that's why we really want to make sure that the product is good, so that
So the return rate is
yeah,
really low.
yeah. And we make sure of that, you know, like if let's say the product is bad, it's naturally if your return rate is gonna go very high up and you'll bankrupt us lah, obviously.
Yeah. So I think like, let's go on to the next part. I think the business has been running for like 8 years now for Joey Mattress. I think like obviously from where you were, at the beginning until now, it has, you guys recently just moved into the HQ and all that. Let's split it into two parts lah. Maybe like the first 4 years. What do you think is like the biggest thing that you've learned? And then obviously versus now.
I think the first 4 years we were doing everything ourselves, like just two of us. And then I still remember that time when I was at a very maximum capacity already where I have to really hire one team member. It was so hard for me. Like I don't know how to hire someone. And I remember I had a call with Christy Ng. She was talking about a collaboration idea. And then I was like not even thinking about the collaboration idea. I was like, Christy, can you teach me how to hire people? And then she was just like, huh? Just hire lah. Very hard, man.
Christy is different.
Yeah,
she's
she
a
was-
different breed, bro.
Yeah, she is a
Yeah.
different.
She's been on the pod too. she's like,
She
a
is
different
really
breed,
just
yeah.
like, yeah, she's a doer. So I was like very inspired that time, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just overthinking that. Like I should just start hiring and then scaling our team. So I think the first 4 years was just us doing that, and then we
Really?
had.
So the first 4 years of Joey Mattress,
Yeah.
you didn't hire a teammate.
We did. So it was like in that
Learning how to
process,
hire.
we're learning how, and then
Wow.
we learn all the HR stuff, how to interview people, everything we had to do it ourselves. The expansion now was very important for us during that time. It was COVID also.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID happened during that time.
First 4 years, I think Joey covered pretty much. But continuing to that, like right now, it's like developing leaders in the company to take over important areas that we are still currently doing ourselves.
So what would you say is like the biggest difference or biggest shift as a CEO, as a CMO, as co-founders? Like 8 years is not a short time, but it's not very long. So yeah, what would you say is the biggest shift in terms of like running Joey Mattress?
Our first 4 years, when we were running things ourselves, I think the biggest shift compared to now is that last time, like the way we do business, it was trying to educate people about this new business model because it was so refreshing. And what's the zero motion transfer? What's 99 night trial? It was all the convincing, all the persuasion happened back then, and trying to build up a brand that is sustainable also. Whereas right now, when I'm scaling the team, I'm trying to think of different offerings for our customers, like different products, different better services. How do I accommodate to a different target audience, like students or like expats? So I think that's the biggest difference for me lah. Yeah.
I think in short, it's like I think the first phase is really more about education and focusing on maybe like Joey Mattress's USP.
Yeah,
But the second phase is not about me anymore. It's not about my USP. It's about them. It's about what my client wants. What are some of the product offers that can best benefit them, right?
correct.
Like so. If there is a moment that really made you rethink, did you make the right choice? Do you remember those moments? Because I think as entrepreneurs, there will be moments, and I'm sure there were moments that made you doubt, like, maybe this is not cut out for me. Were there any moments that you can think of?
I think all the time. Like, I think being an entrepreneur is a really stressful, it's a very stressful journey because you always have to do a lot of different things. Like right now we are in podcast. I don't think I imagined this like 5 years ago, I would never think like I would come out and then share my journey like this, you will always have to face like different challenges. Like let's say just now when we say like hiring, that's a big part, and then we are building our HQ also, and that's like you have to deal with contractors, you have to deal with interior designers. It exposes you to a lot of different areas where you have to really grow, you know. There's no way for you to just like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like if you have that chance, you have to get it, you have to fight for it. That is what it is lah. So definitely there's a lot of doubts happening, but I think what balance it out is the execution. You just execute. Don't overthink, even though you will tend to overthink, but execute.
Then it will be all
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Was there a story that really was like 刻骨铭心 that you remember? Like it was a I wouldn't say painful, but it was really difficult. Because the reason why I ask this is I think so often as entrepreneurs we do want to show what we are good at, we are building. But I think what we should actually share with the people and the
It's the
audience is that it's the
vulnerability.
and I know because running business is hard.
Yeah, it's
I honestly always feel that it's a little bit psychotic.
Yeah.
Like there are moments
And it's also
where-
very lonely.
Yes.
Not many people understand it.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. And I think like because of the world we live in, I think yes, I mean running business is great, right? I always say the fastest way to test your character is run a business. To know what you are
Alright.
truly built, run a business.
Yeah.
Because it will really exposes your deepest fear, the
Yeah.
deepest insecurities. It will massively,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
will force you to
It will
grow.
force you, and then if you don't, then you quit.
Yeah. 淘汰
And,
lor.
and that's why there are businesses in Malaysia. Malaysia itself, SME stands 75%. And most SMEs in Malaysia don't go past 3 years. Like,
It's hard.
it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. So, okay, Winson, tell us what you have been nodding.
Okay, right, okay.
I give you enough time to think. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I've been trying to think of one. So there's just too many already lah. So I handle finance in the company, and so every single month I will do a P&L. I'll check that. I'll review the P&L. So if let's say we're off the mark, and when revenue is off the mark, that is something that always makes me stress out. It gives me anxiety. But then over time, I learned that business doesn't always go in one straight line. There is always times that it goes down and then goes back up again. So then that taught me to focus on the fundamentals of business instead of worrying about just the number. I figured out why did we miss the mark this month. It taught me to have a longer term view. Taught me to look at things from a brand positioning point of view. So the challenge is that like you said, it's psychotic, it's cyclical. Like you did everything right, you felt like you did everything right, but the revenue went down. Why?
Yeah. Why?
We can't answer.
Yeah, and he will ask me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't answer that.
I'll cry.
我们说都是我的错。
It's just
Right.
that's just the nature of business.
Yeah. But like, were there any instances like, I don't know, like, is it whether, if you can pick one area, whether it's finances, whether it's leadership, whether it's customer service, was there a moment that you can share? Like, it was really like difficult?
Challenging.
Yeah.
I think when we made our name out there, right? There's definitely people like spreading rumors or bad mouthing, or maybe sometimes like customers who don't like your product. It's very natural, but it will crash me every time because I really put my entire heart out to serve the customer, and my mission is helping Malaysians sleep better. So when I see those like comments, right, it will hurt me so much. I will literally like lie on the floor and then like cry. I'd be like, my 内心要更强大 because it's a natural thing. It's normal for people to not like you, or like they don't need your product or something like that. It's natural, but that really trained me. Like the past 3 years, I was trying to make myself to be more 强大 内心. Like don't take things personally. It's not about you. You already tried your best, and that is really like all you can do.
The fact that, I was just talking to them earlier, we did some research online, they actually they're very private. You now these founders are out there. You can't, her name is Joey, but you can't, they're not on a podcast and all, but the fact, like Winson was saying that we have to come out, we're building a HQ. And I just want to say, I've been in the industry for like 15, 16 years. Samuel is turning 10 this year. The fact that you just said what you just said, and I'm gonna give you a word, right? It is going to be very scary because previously they only attacked the brand.
Yeah,
now
correct.
we're gonna attack you.
Yeah.
And it's a choice, and it's like, I get attacked all the time, like, but to me is sometimes I will always joke around. Maybe we can go and learn from influencers.
I always
I was
ask
gonna say that.
influencers.
For real, for real.
That's the first question I ask them.
Influencers, they are like immune. Of
Yeah.
course, it still hurts.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're better than us.
They are so good at it.
They are
so
like,
strong.
screw them, I'm driving a nice car.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid to travel. I'm not joking.
I was
And I'll be
talking-
like, are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
I was talking to Leona. I was like, my first question was like, how do you do it?
And she
Like,
gets so much hate sometimes.
yeah, I was like, I admire you, like how strong you are, and you can still carry on like your happy life. You just like,
You go see
wow.
Xiaohongshu, they all bash
Oh
all the
my
KOL.
god, it's
Can you
so
imagine it's
crazy.
you?
I'm gonna cry again.
I remember like Xiaohongshu at one point was like very toxic. That Cai Lei, Cai Lei.
Yeah, it was a lot of Cai Lei.
Our brand was one of the
Yeah.
victim of that.
Because
And
it's
then-
very clickbaity, I think.
Yeah,
that
they-
time.
It's a tactic, it's formula to
Yeah.
work in
It's
Yeah.
natural lah.
I'm
And
glad
even
that-
though even though we tried like all the things we can to serve the customer, but it is
Yeah,
what it is.
The curious thing is, like we have this 99 night trial policy. If they really don't like our product,
They
we
can
are
return
very
it.
lenient on like people returning it.
Yeah.
What we really we don't understand is like why people still want to bash us when we already have this, like, if you don't like it, we're gonna come pick it up and we give you full refund, but they still choose to bash us. So
Yeah.
for me, the way I internalize it is just they're just here to hate. So I'm just gonna let that be, let it pass through, and just don't let it affect me.
Yeah, I mean, I've interviewed so many business owners, entrepreneurs, and like really one of the things that really never goes away is that because the moment we choose to put our product or services out there, it's a choice.
Yeah,
like
correct.
you decided to create a mattress and sell to people. They have all the rights to
Correct.
comment, all the rights to don't like your product,
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yeah,
and,
it's
and,
okay.
and that is why my next question is, how do you all like support each other and work with each other? Because you guys have been dating for 16 years, guys. Illegal couple since high school. Now they're married, okay? They're married. Have
Legal
legal
for
now.
3 years.
Legal now, right? Tell us a little bit about that. I am sure it's not very easy to sleep beside each other,
correct.
work with each other. Just tell us one part that you can share with the audience.
I think what I can remember is Joey is particularly good at setting boundaries. So I'm the type that I just want to work, and then at one day Joey, we were having dinner and I was like, I had this really good idea I want to talk to Joey about over dinner. So I was saying halfway and then Joey said, can we not talk about this now? It's already like past work hours. So at that time I was like, I couldn't understand. But then like more and more I talked to her about it, and then she told me like, yeah, it's after 6 p.m. we just don't talk about it anymore.
That's
we
the
bring
rule that we set ourselves. Like, I think it's very natural for business owners to like just talk about it like non-stop 24/7. It's very addictive. Like, we've been doing this for how many years already? So I think it's detrimental also with your personal relationship if you don't maintain that properly. Yeah.
But what we also learn is it's not that we don't talk about it at all 6 p.m., but we respect each other's
Yeah.
boundary. If let's say that idea that I want to talk about, she also wants to talk about it, then
Then
we
I
talk
will be
about it.
talking about
Yeah.
until at
If she-
night.
yeah,
The
if,
keyword is her. No, but do you advise couple to work together?
It's challenging, I tell you. It's
Okay,
very
spill.
challenging.
Spill.
You will have to take it very rationally. You cannot have too much emotion. When you have different opinion at work, you cannot carry back to your personal life. So for
It's
me,
so hard.
yeah, it is.
How do you like clock out? Hi, baby.
It's like
I
very
love
two-faced,
you.
you know. It's like
But we literally just argue about the P&L.
yeah, correct. It's always like that. But we are like, okay, like argue, finish, and then we're like, okay, we are still friend, okay, still friend. And then we will just end there, like very professionally. After work, 6 p.m., we'll be like ourselves. So it's very, I think it's a mental thing, like you have to practice all the time.
Yeah.
It's not like you can set a rule like that and then you can just follow it. It's like a 默契 already.
yeah, I think what I also learned about both of us is we never leave anything unresolved.
Oh, yeah.
So if let's say there's something that we're arguing about, we either sit down and then talk through it, or if we can't talk through it right now, like both of us like we're emotional, we just say okay. We schedule a time to talk
Yeah, we
about
schedule
it.
schedule my calendar.
We then talk about it at another time where both of us are more level-headed. I think this is very important for couples wanting to work together, because that allowed us. Let's say it's about business. If we can't resolve it, we schedule it tomorrow, and then after work hours, we're couple. Husband and wife. Why do we want to like be angry at each other because of something that's work related? Doesn't make sense to us.
And having your own areas, I think it's also quite important.
Like the
So
role, right?
yeah, the role.
Decision
you have to
making,
make it
Who
very
makes the
clear.
call?
Who makes the call? Like in terms of marketing, who makes the call? But it doesn't mean like you don't listen to each other. You know, like when I do calls on like marketing, I would also ask him to advise, and then he make decision. I would also like say something, and it would depend on him or depend on me to make the final decision.
There will be a point where both of us, we debate, we argue, and then we both realize like, hey, there's no right or wrong moving forward. A lot of times business decisions are like that. Then we just have to like commit to that, like, and then even if I don't agree with her, but she's the one
I'll be
that's
like, please just let me do this. I want to experiment. And then he's just like,
and
okay,
it's her
like, go
area.
ahead.
Then she makes a decision. I will buy into it,
Yeah.
even though I don't fully agree to it. Then we
So
commit.
it's a lot of mutual respect and also really having the boundaries set very clearly. Yeah. So I think like you guys mentioned a lot about building this together, and now you're building your HQ, right? Tell us a bit about that, and like, you know, while you're at it, also share with our audiences what's Joey Mattress plan in the next, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. Make Malaysians sleep better. Is it like an IPO dream? Is it like what is it?
Definitely not IPO.
Yeah, definitely not IPO. Both of us just talked about it. Like,
Because it's very stressful.
I'm on my IPO journey.
Oh,
so
really?
Like, yeah.
Oh
But
my
of course you
God.
need, but then of course you need like 3 to 5 years lah.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
It's very
So
stressful,
very stressful
and it really
journey.
forces you to look at every inch of the business segment.
Wow.
And it
Oh my
really challenges your character, like me, like really asking myself, what am I truly building? It is, because when you're running a business, honestly, yes, it's tough, but it's not that hard. It's just numbers, man. If a business is not making revenue, no profit, then close the business lah. Like,
correct.
I always tell business owners, like, business numbers don't lie. If your numbers is
you
not
cannot do
growing,
anything for vain.
yes, then just call it charity project. Or I had a business, Build Beings, with Shamin, 2018. We were really doing it for passion project,
Wow.
and then like I love the business. Okay, it was like a platform for people to learn. This was before MCO, when educations are not that big yet, and Shamin was my business partner. I tell you, after 1 year, we're not even making like I don't know how much. But we loved each other, we loved the business, we loved the
You enjoyed
community,
doing it.
and I loved it
It's like a
so
hobby,
much.
yeah, it's
But
like
then
a
at one
hobby.
point, Sanova was paying the building. I'm like, 唔得啦會. Then at the end, like I had to. It was so difficult.
Yeah.
Like I had to tell her, like I'm out. And she was so sad. She was so mad at me. She's like, am I a lousy business partner? No, but thank God now she's back, right? And it's so real. And when I look at the numbers, I'm like, it does not make sense. Why am I? You know, so to me, running a business is not that difficult, because at the end of the day, it's just your top line and bottom line. But what's very difficult, in my opinion, is can we look into the mirror and admit who you are and the character that you're willing to build? Because in the process of building a business, everything will be exposed,
Correct.
right? So that's why I'm just curious, you know, like you guys are building HQ, and it's obviously like a 2.0 season as well. Us too,
It's like
we're
second
turning-
chapter.
It is, and I don't know why. Like recently, I've been interviewing a few entrepreneurs. They're also the same season.
Probably it's like fire horse energy.
What's that?
This year of horse, is a year of fire horse. So a lot of things are happening. It's like fire energy. I think
it's a Chinese
it's a Chinese thing. Yeah.
And then it will.
It will lead to a lot of new things happening. That's why I'm observing also a lot of like our business friends, they are all like doing something very different.
Yeah.
Previous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is like very different energy this year. Maybe
Are
it's
you religious?
Sorry.
I mean, I believe in doing good things. Right? I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
a
be evil.
Christian, but I'm a Christian, but yeah.
believe in karma.
Yeah.
Okay, answer
But
the
I just-
question.
yeah, but I
Like,
just-
tell us
yeah,
about,
but- yeah.
guys. Don't debate.
But I just want to circle back to like you
Yeah.
mentioning like how like
What's the next?
when like Seven starts paying the bill for another business, then I think I just want to say that we just had this conversation like separating what is a business and what is personal hobby. So if let's say a business doesn't work, for me that's a hobby.
just
And
Exactly.
it's fine.
And there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
right?
Yeah, but we have to be clear that this is a hobby, and then we treat it as a hobby.
Yeah, you can't lie to yourself.
Yeah,
thinking
if
that
you
it's a
if you
solid
run a
business.
hobby like a business, you're just gonna end up
It's a
losing all your
charity
money.
lah, it's really a charity
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
And then, especially when there are other people at stake, like business partner stakeholders. Yeah. So yeah, going back to
What's
HQ.
Yes, tell us.
You know, Joey and I, we've been so excited for the past few months just thinking about this. Every time we pass by that road, we're like, wow, we're so excited for
smiling.
this. Yeah,
Where is it? Like,
The Damansara.
is it near the M Hub area?
It's behind M Hub.
Oh wow! Everybody's there.
Yeah, actually. Like,
it's,
I went and see that place.
Ooh.
Yeah, but no, I ended up here.
it's not big enough lah for you.
No. Yeah, because M Hub it was only like 1.5.
Yeah.
1,500, 1,600. Then the big one is like 4 chuang on the side lah.
Ah,
I don't do retail stuff.
I
as well.
see.
Yeah, tell us a bit about the new HQ. Are you in already?
no.
No, we're building it. Yeah.
now.
We're moving in.
That's why
very, very
the
soon.
ID and all that.
Yes.
So that's the next chapter of Joey Mattress. Like we've been, actually the past 7-8 years, we've been a very strong believer of online business. Like I don't believe in offline at all. But this year was like a year where I put down that thought and really explore like what offline means. And it reminds me of like, actually I'm still shopping offline as a consumer. So why am I so like hesitant to go into offline? Then I realized what the problem is not the channel, it's not offline. It's about the experience that the traditional businesses have been building. Like, I don't think it aligns with my style of offline or retail business. So when we were building retail businesses, we had that intention of like, we need to make sure the experience is something that is
Yeah, we don't want to be like the traditional.
50% clearance sale.
Yes. Oh my
I want
God.
to make sure it's educational, it's transparent, and it's honest for our customers to come in and learn about what is actually inside the mattresses. And if they want it, they can buy it like with a very good experience inside also, with all our salesperson being like well trained, the environment being like very comfortable, all that, like without any sales tactic or like pressure to make people buy.
So the HQ is going to be a walk-in
So
showroom.
there is gonna be 3 parts in the HQ.
Okay, tell us.
So there's gonna be the office, and then showroom is one of it. The third one, I'm gonna leave it as a
Surprise.
Surprise, yes. When it happens,
Okay.
then yeah, that's a part where I'm very very excited about.
Yeah,
I think
actually,
it's gonna make the HQ such a special and unique place. I can't tell you.
Yeah, but what's the trajectory of like the vision for Joey Mattress, to make Malaysians sleep better? Yeah, and then you also mentioned a little bit about merging it with Mattress Maker, and now also entering, a new season, right? Maybe just a short month.
Yeah, Joey shared about like offline just now, so I just wanted to add to that. So I think 8 years ago, when we started, we were defining how mattress shopping online should be like, and right now, from this 2026 onwards, we're gonna start redefining what shopping for mattress offline is gonna be like.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I think it's a playground, guys.
and yeah, Mattress Makers, we opened it this year, January, and then we've been receiving a lot of positive feedback. People love the experience there. They love trying the way they could try the products there. So we want that to be available to everyone. So Mattress Makers is right now in Subang Jaya and also Sungai Buloh. So we want that to make that over the next 5 years available everywhere in Malaysia.
Any goals, like numbers, goal?
No, we don't really set number goals.
Really,
Yeah.
like 10 outlets? I don't know.
Not really, yeah. We just push on it.
Yeah.
Like, if we have like
Yeah.
the capacity, we'll just push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as we wrap up, I just want to really end with this lah. You guys have been very, very inspiring.
Oh, thank
how
you.
old are you? 30, right?
You are inspiring.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
like you guys are so young, so capable, couple working together. Just get married, run multiple businesses, right? Merging it, building a HQ. Yeah, so I think to everybody watching this, if someone is watching this and they want to boss up too, what would you tell them?
Okay, so if you want to boss up, you gotta start before you're ready. You gotta learn while you're moving, and also you have to keep going when things get tough.
I think it's more or less the same. My take is execute first. I think execute and speed is very scarce nowadays. AI is happening, so knowledge and resources, they are like, there's a lot of them online. So execute and speed is really what makes it different right now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joey and Winson. Like,
Thank
I
you
hope
for having us.
you guys really enjoy and really I had so much fun. Like, just like talking to old friends. And guys, if you like this episode, go ahead and like, share, comment, and give them a follow. Joey Mattress, Mattress Maker. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye.